Hi, this is Leanne from Global Media Networks with the Business Roundup for the day. Colonial Motors Ceylon Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of Colonial Motors PLC, has been imported as an importer and distributor of Mazda vehicles within the territory of Sri Lanka and the Republic of Maldives by Mazda Motor Corporation and NBK Corporation Japan with the signing of the agreement on the 11th of June 2012. The Board of Directors of Sanasa Development Bank recommended a final dividend of 5 rupees per share to the shareholders as at December 31st, 2011, subjected to shareholder approval. Now that will be paid on or before the 30th of August, 2012. Following Sri Lanka's accounting standards body aligning local financial reporting standards with the international financial reporting standards, that is the IFRSs, in the form of SLFRSs, Dialog has become the first public listed corporate in Sri Lanka to publish IFRS compliant financial statements. Now, auditors of Dialog, that is PricewaterhouseCoopers, through the independent review report, said that Dialog reviewed interim financial statements for the first quarter of 2012 were prepared in accordance with the SLRFSs applicable on the 1st of January 2012. Independent auditors report further confirms that the Dialog Group has presented all standard complaint disclosures, including a report of reconciliation since transition. The report of reconciliation, presented alongside the financial statements, provide clarity in the process of convergence with the SLRFS and the implications to the financial statements as a result of the convergence. We see that Fitch Ratings Lanka has affirmed National Savings Bank, that is National Long-Term Rating, at AAA, and the outlook is stable. And the rating action follows the halting and subsequent reversal of a transaction by NSB to acquire shares in the finance company, now which in Fitch's review underlines the government's continued involvement with the bank to ensure that it adheres to its policy mandate. Sri Lanka has also signed a $4 billion deal to build a port-related heavy industries around the northeastern Trincomalee Harbour, according to the State Investment Promotion Agency. Moving on to more news, we see that Chinese-based UT Starcom Holding Corp has won a contract to supply set-top boxes for Sri Lanka's telecom IPTV's system expansion. Now, this contract is the second big win in the Sri Lankan market in the last 8 months. The company says its set-top boxes, which are part of the firm's rolling stream end-to-end IPTV solution, will enable SLT to provide a number of interactive media services, including HD TV, time-shift TV, and video on demand to its customers. Now, Sri Lanka's Bukit Dara PLC, a diversified investment holding company, says it has invested 1.35 billion rupees during the year 2011-2012 financial year to expand its beer business in anticipation of the booming demand due to tourism and access to new markets. Now, the group's chairman, Harry Selvanathan, in his review to the company's 2011-2012 annual report, said the investments were directed at capacity enhancement and provide working capital. Now, the beer production capacity of the company has increased by 800,000 during the year under review. The Bukit Dara, listed firm in the Colombo Bourse, owns Lion Brewery, which is coming under the group's beverage arm, according to the Selvanathan Group. The group has also invested almost 900 million rupees as seed capital into new growth segments like private equity. It has also disclosed that its Singapore-based Good Hope Asia Holdings Limited, which is engaged in the palm oil business, will increasingly plow back a major part of its returns to the new business development. Now, Bukit Dara during the year 2011-2012 has recorded a profit of 10.7 billion rupees, a 7% growth over the previous year, while the firm, which also owns Carson Cumberbatch Group, saw its revenues increasing by 92% to reach 69 billion rupees during the year under review. The group says the revenue jump was partly driven by the new introduced oil and fat segment, which has contributed over 28% of the group revenue. We see that Centara Hotels and Spa is to open its first 2 properties in Sri Lanka during the second half of this year, named Centara Pasikuta Resort and Spa Sri Lanka and Centara Seasons Resort and Spa. Now, both of these resort hotels will be operated by Centara under a management contract and will be a part of the company's core brand of 4-star properties. Now, Centara Pasikuta Resort and Spa is a 126-room property located next to the beach of Pasikuta, renowned for its long stretch of shallow coastline, while Centara Seasons Resort and Spa, with 166 units, is flanked by a river on one side and a pristine beach on the other. And lastly, we have the Emirates airline has opened the passenger lounge at Sri Lanka's international airport for the exclusive use of Emirates first class and business class passengers and gold members of Skywards. It was furnished and equipped by Emirates with an investment of 200 million rupees, designed, equipped and furnished to the exacting specifications developed for Emirates lounges at 30 and other major international airports around the world. The 5,778 square foot Emirates lounge at the Bandar Naik International Airport can accommodate up to 118 passengers in comfort. Now, with that, I round up the news for today. Thank you very much for listening and see you again tomorrow.